let's go on a little walk. This is my backyard. And it's snowing. We have a good amount of snow out here. The kids are really going to enjoy this. We have a creek down here. I just figured I would come out here and see if I can see if we have any deer hanging out. It's a lot easier to see them when it's snowy like this. It would be cool to get lucky one of these days and just have one hanging out back here. Not seeing anything though. That's alright. It's still beautiful. So good morning, guys. It is December 3rd. Our third day of Vlogmas. Realistically, it's actually afternoon. I know it's after 1 o'clock. But thought I would start the day by showing you guys my I don't know if I'd say sanctuary, but just my very pretty backyard. We did start the day by getting the kids on the bus this morning before 8, and then had to drop the van off at the mechanics because it has some issues going on with the brakes, or the rotor or the caliper. I don't know which. Doesn't really matter. They're going to fix it. It's going to get an oil change. But that means that in all of this snowy weather, I have to walk to the very long end of the lane to grab the kids off the bus in about an hour and a half. Which, that's fun. It's a lot of fun. So, yeah, I will check in later, guys. Good morning. Enjoy the beautiful scenery. Okay, I have a question. I've complained a few times about having gnats in my house. Fruit flies, whatever you want to call them. Like this little guy right here. The cupboards are stained. They're really old. That's besides the point. I have a mixture in here of Dawn dish soap, apple cider vinegar, and a little bit of water in this cup to try to attract and catch fruit flies. But does anybody have any suggestions? Like, what do you do to catch fruit flies? Because I'm over this. I'm so annoyed. Okay, guys. I am up in my bedroom. I'm going to enjoy watching some other people's Vlogmas videos. Like Passionate Kelsey. And maybe Linda's. And maybe Tori's if she posted one. I saw Johanna posted a video. I saw Haley posted a video. I will do my best to tag their YouTube channels in the description box. I really hope that I remember. Somebody call me out about it and I will fix that. But I changed my crochet shirt today, which should be an everyday thing, but we're just not going to talk about that. I brushed my hair today, so I'm feeling a little more human. Oh, yes, my medication reminder. I took my medicine phone. I did. But we're going to take my first sip of coffee for the day. coffee is my energy source. I run on caffeine and pure willpower. But I'm going to break into this beautiful skein of peppermint ribbon big twist value yarn. I'm gonna make a hat because I'm in the mood to make hats. I could be market prepping, but I have one more market for the whole year. I don't necessarily need to market prep, and I love to make hats and wearables and stuff, and I haven't hardly had any time to do that this year. So I can't work on a custom because I don't have the right yarn. I need to get it. But it's also snowing outside, so I don't want to go anywhere. And I can't go anywhere. My car's in the shop. So they called me. The update on that is that they can't get the part till probably tomorrow. So I can't go get my car until probably tomorrow, which is not ideal because I have to walk to the end of our like quarter mile, the 3rd mile lane to get the kids off the school bus. Yeah. So I'm not only gonna have to do that today, I'm probably also gonna have to do that tomorrow. So yeah. I am going to push play on watching Kelsey. I'm gonna clip it here and then I'm gonna angle you down so that way you can see me crocheting. Little hyperlapse maybe, because I didn't do that yesterday. I did a lot of crocheting, but I didn't hyperlapse any of it, so enjoy.
Unwinding it to wind it, make it make sense, but we'll be alright. People, if you're wondering why I'm doing this, it's just easier for me to work with once it's all winded, and then I like my office to look pretty good, and I am looking at some of them that are needing to be rewound too, so there it is. And then this one from Kato is a little different. Usually the yarn winder has a start here where you put it, and this is not sponsored, but I do have a code in the description box if you want to use it. Cookie, don't even think about it. No, Papa. Go play. Not here. No. Go, Papa.
Alright, we are gonna pause Lottie for a second. I'm watching her on live. So it is 3:08 p.m. my time. I just finished the band for the hat that I'm working on. So this is where it's at. Now I am using a 5.5 millimeter O-Fire hook, which is usually the same size as a 6 millimeter metal hook. You know, Clover, Boy, Susan Bates, all of that. It's the Big Twist Value yarn, so 4 weight, but it's a thinner 4 weight. And this is my pattern, so I'm just gonna kind of give you like an impromptu direction. Essentially, for an adult size, you chain 10, and then you single crochet back loop only, an even number of rows until it fits around your head comfortably. Then you fold it in half and you slip stitch it together across here. When I hold it together, I single crochet through the back loop only of the row closest to me and into the chain row that I started with across. That way it doesn't interrupt the ribbing. So then once it's slip stitched together like this, now you have a beautiful single crochet back loop only brim. Then you are going to half double crochet in each single crochet row around however many rows it is. So for me, I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 30, 2, 4, 6, 8, 40, 2, 4, 6, 8, 50, 2, 4, 6, 8, 60, 2, 4. I have 64 rows for my head. If your yarn is a little bit thicker, you might need less rows. If your yarn is a little bit thinner, you might need more rows. It just depends. So then you're going to half double crochet around. If you have 64 rows, you should have 64 half double crochet. So I'm gonna do that, and then here in a few minutes, I actually have to walk to get the kids off the bus. So yay for me. I'm gonna wait until 3:15 because usually I get in my car and then I have to wait at the end of the lane for 5 to 10 minutes. And I would rather wait until 3:15 and walk. That way, maybe I won't get to the whole way down the lane, but far enough that the bus driver will see me, because she won't let the youngest off the bus without seeing me. Which, safety, I get. But we have a long freaking driveway. So, with our 4 minutes, let's do as many half double crochets as we can. And then we're going to have to move downstairs because I can't hang out upstairs in my room with a toddler downstairs. And Dad's at work. So, alright, I will check in a little bit. And I'll show you my walk on the way down too, because it was snowing pretty good, so it was pretty. The good thing is that it's actually not that cold out. It feels more cold, bitter cold when it's not snowing than when it does. I don't know why that is. Isn't it so pretty out here? Oh, there's the school bus. Keep pulling up, Mrs. Wallace. Keep coming. Come on. Whoops. How about when we get back to the house? Yeah. Come on. Walk to the house. Run if you need to stay warm. Keep going. That's fine. You can get your mittens. Well, that's not very nice, is it? Oh, are you? Are you coming? If you ever wonder what my home life is like, that's basically the only neighbor we have that's close.
Did you even feel that?
I did.
Huh?
I did.
You did?
Yep. I know. You gotta come on.
I'll just catch up. I'm just walking.
Okay, we're gonna mute Lottie again, just for a second. So I had mentioned that you do a half double crochet row around, then you do a half double crochet back loop only. Actually, ignore that. Third loop only row around. Then you're going to chain one, flip it inside out, turn your work to work the other way, and you're going to repeat a half double crochet and a 3 double crochet cluster the whole way around in the third loop of that half double crochet. So when you were working in it before, it was the loop behind the half double crochet. Now you're working behind the half double crochet, so it's in the front. It's over here. So if you look, it's, hang on, this one. So it's not terrible, but the double crochet cluster in that third loop, you're going to do 3 partial double crochets. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3. So you'll have 4 loops on your hook. You're going to pull your loop through all of them, and then you're going to do in the next stitch a half double crochet again in that third loop, and then another cluster, and you're just going to repeat that the entire way around. And anybody who's watching this, I challenge you to make this hat. I would love to see it worked up. It's got a lot of texture in it. This is like the texture that it has. And it's just not finished yet. It'll have another section up here, and then it'll decrease. But I love this peppermint yarn, and it's gonna look so Christmassy and cute. So let's resume with Lottie. Lottie's live is over. She is starting a Zoom so that we can hang out. So exciting. But I just wanted to let you know, I just got a Michael's text. Price drop alert. Get 60% off our decor collections online that are going viral. Shop now. So make sure to go check out your Michaels app and see what is going on over there. But I'm going to change the camera angle a little bit. That way you can see me crocheting the right way. Okay? Jurassic Dino Bites. Milk chocolate dinosaurs filled with creamy peanut butter.
I'm so upset.
Sarah's Candies.
Each one, but I think I'd cheat and I'd use a sewing machine. Hey, Cat.
Hello.
Are you filming?
I am.
What you filming?
I am working on my Vlogmas, realistically.
I saw your Vlogmas where you were like talking about your furnace and stuff, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, it's been a better day. Tonight's will be way less stressful. We have beautiful snow outside. I had to walk down the lane to get the kids off the bus because my car's in the shop today. Yeah, but I'm working on my hat, and it's one of my patterns. I just haven't really released it yet. So I'm kind of doing some impromptu directions in this video, and I think you missed my comment in the live, but I totally challenged you to make a hat.
I did miss it. I'm all the way over here, so I couldn't read shit, to be honest with you. I lost my glasses, so I need to order a new one.
So first off, I got him these daily dad jokes with the calendar.
They're always at the top. I really like it. Like, it's so much easier to just grab where it starts with it being in the middle or at the bottom.
Okay, so now that we finished that row of the half double crochet in the cluster, you chain one, flip it back right side out, and you know the right side because of the texture. So then you're going to single crochet in each stitch around. Just making sure that you have an even number of stitches to match the stitches from the last row.
I'm okay, Willie.
I'm really glad that this is not an official tutorial because mom life, and clearly my kid is in the background making noise. Once you do the single crochet around, you're going to do a row of half double crochet and then a row of half double crochet in the third loop. What?
What is it? Oh, true.
Like 20, 30 years. Damn. Friend who lived in Arizona, and when he showed me his, I was like, there's no way, that's fake.
Because like they're a little babe when they're tiny.
I even mess up my own patterns. This is what happens when you talk in crochet. Yeah, I just messed up that row. So a frogging I went.
I don't know what mine is, yeah.
Say?
I said R.I.P. to that cricket. That was true.
Granted, I am asking $40 for that thing, but that's besides the point.
Frank's having a dream and her little paws like go like this while she's sleeping.
Okay, today by request we are going to do the tutorial for the half double crochet slip stitch. It is used in my rough and tumble hat pattern. So we're just going to do a swatch. So I'm going to start out with a chain 10. So there is the half double crochet slip stitch. You can use it with my pattern. And if you have any other questions or the need for any other stitch tutorials, please let me know in the comments down below. I will also link the pattern to my Etsy shop for my rough and tumble hat. That way you guys can give it a try if you'd like to. Alright, see you next time. Bye! What is this? Simba, what are you doing? Sim, what are you doing? You say hi to the people? You say hi to the people? Look at the people. Oh my goodness, my Simba kitty. Oh my goodness, yes, he loves me. You would think he doesn't, but he does. He's the most affectionate cat I've ever had in my life. Meow. I know, he has a boogery eye, okay? It's chronic. Other than wiping it clean, there's nothing we can do about it. The vet has seen it, the vet knows. It's been like this for years at this point. So don't come at me. Oh, Mama's kitty. Mama's kitty. Yes, hi. Meow. Meow. So now I'm downstairs. You clearly saw that in the last clip. It is now 7:20. I'm watching YouTube videos. Rowan went to bed. We sprayed for the gnats because can't do it anymore. I'm gonna keep working on this hat, and yeah, we're gonna get this video rolling and to a close at some point because I want to make some just standard beanies with these colors too, just because I'm really in a beanie kick. So it's been so long, but let's go ahead. So, you do 3 sections of these half double crochet rows, the ball. Okay, sorry, bedtime. So you're going to repeat this section. Half double crochet, half double crochet, third loop, clusters, single crochet. You're going to repeat those 4 rows 2 more times. So you have the first one and then 1, 2 more. And then from there, with your next row of double crochet, you're going to start decreasing. However many rows around you have, you are going to decrease by 8 stitches. You may need to fudge it from row to row. Do what you gotta do. But decrease by 8 stitches for, I think, 4 rows. I will update when I get there. And that should help you close the top of your hat. But for an adult-sized hat, it should be about 10 inches when it's flat, and it should be about 8 inches tall. So let's go ahead and get there. So I'm lucky enough that with 64 rows around, that is divisible by 8. So you would single crochet 6 and then decrease. Well, half double crochet 6 and then decrease all the way around. Funny enough, perfect example of it being okay to fudge projects. When you're working around and you're supposed to be doing 6 stitches and then a decrease, but you lose track and you do 7 here or 5 here, and you get to the end and you're not ending on a decrease, you just figure out how many times you messed up and you adjust it. No sense in frogging the whole thing. I will not. I refuse. It works out in the end, realistically.
As a gamer, I got so tired of my back hurting, neck hurting, shoulders hurting, all when I'm simply trying to enjoy my game. It's safe to say that we usually don't have the best posture while we're playing. And it truly
Once you get to decreasing in every stitch around, you should have roughly 8 stitches, and you're just going to finish it off, and you're going to cinch that hole shut by weaving in and out, like the front loop only, and then weave your ends in, tie it off, and if you want to put a button on to attach a pom-pom, you can. It's just sewing on a button. Also, they're like balloon clips. They're little plastic balloon things that you can put on the inside of your hat and use the elastic bands to go around that, and then they're removable if you don't want a pom-pom or want your hat to be more optional. Thank you, Danielle, for putting me on that, because that makes life so much easier. I hate sewing on buttons personally, but we're gonna go ahead and do that. And then we're gonna get some measurements and take some pictures, and I'm probably gonna list this on my Etsy. It is an average adult size hat. It is a beanie. It's gonna have a red pom-pom, and I will show it to you when I'm all finished.
So I'm going to talk to some of my vendor friends, make some notes about the shows they suggest for spring. Spring shows usually aren't as great as fall holiday shows, because people aren't will spend the money when it's a gift, and so it's a little bit harder in the spring to make good money. But I do want to have maybe 2 big shows in spring, and so my goal is to apply to 4 or 5. I have a bunch of patterns that I bought for Black Friday that I cannot wait to try for the fun of it. I will be anyway after this market. I will be going to the antique mall and have a booth.
Okay, so these are the pom-poms that I get. I fluff them up kind of like this. I just grab the elastic loop and fluff them. You can use a blow dryer and it will make it go poof, really great with less effort. And then these are the balloon clasps. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have the hat like inside out, right? And I'm going to take my hook and I'm going to put it through the tippy top of the hat. Get my hook on my elastic loop from the pom-pom. Pull it through to the inside. Then you're going to take this and you're going to put it between the elastic. So just like this. Now there's a pom-pom. And it's just beautiful. Let me... Wow. My hair is awesome. My hair is doing weird things, but what a cute hat! You can put it like on top of your head. Well, I don't know. I'm weird about how hats fit. I need them to be back a little bit. We have a little bit of room. It does stretch. It's not tight. I love it. So I sell my adult beanies with the pom-poms for $30. So if you're interested in purchasing this stunning peppermint ribbon hat with all of the texture, let me know. Send me a message. My link tree is linked below. You can also message me anywhere else on there, and I can set you up with a Square link, and it's $5 shipping. I hope. If it's not, that's on me, not you. So $35, and it can be shipped to you anywhere in the continental US. If I'm shipping outside of the States, then shipping will be adjusted based on your address. But I hope that you like it. It is 8 inches tall, as it's supposed to be, and it is 10 inches wide, as it's supposed to be. So when the actual circumference is 20 inches wide, which will fit up to 22.5 inches wide, realistically. So it depends on, you are looking for the circumference of your head, right here. Which mine is 21. So that way we all are on the same page. Let me know if you would like this hat. We are going to close out day 3 of Vlogmas right here. I need to get this pattern written up, but basically, like, it's pretty simple. It's chain 10, single crochet back loop only, roughly 64 rows. You want it to be big enough that it fits around your head and that it's on an even number. Slip stitch them together, turn it inside out, half double crochet row, half double crochet third loop row, turn your work, double crochet 3 cluster and half double crochet, repeat the whole way around, turn your work, single crochet around, and then repeat those 4 rows. Once more, twice more. Then half double crochet around, and then for your half double crochet 3rd loop row, you're going to decrease by 8 stitches. And then in the next row by 8 stitches, and by the next row still by 8, and you're going to keep decreasing by 8 until you work your very last decrease in each stitch around. And you're going to cinch it shut, and you're going to add a pom-pom, and that's it. I mentioned that I used a 5.5 O-Fire hook, which is the same as a 6mm clover hook. I used Big Twist Value yarn, which is a 4-weight yarn. It is a thin 4-weight. Scissors, sewing needle. I really like the bent tip sewing needles. Pom-pom and balloon thing. So, if you have any questions, please let me know. If you make the hat, I would love to see. Tag me on Facebook. I want to say that I named this pattern like the Hometown Triad hat, because I have some fingerless gloves to match it. The pattern's just not written up yet, so at some point I will do that. I will throw it on my Etsy as a set. If you are interested in making other hats or fingerless gloves, I do have other patterns in my Etsy shop, in my Ravelry store, and I do have a pair of fingerless gloves, a YouTube tutorial here on my channel if you want to check that out as well. And that pattern has a messy bun hat or a beanie that matches them on my Etsy. So let me know what you think. Merry Vlogmas the 3rd. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Oh yeah. Don't forget, like this video, comment down below, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and now I'll see you guys tomorrow.